What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name is Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellania. If you are joining me for the first time, hey, good to see you. Nice to meet you. Again, my name's Naomi. What's your name? If you are coming back to join me, thank you for coming back. You look amazing. Man, are you trying out a new eyeshadow? Because, girl, you are on point today. Or, guy, you are on point today. Or, non-binary pal, you are looking amazing. Thank you for joining me. Today I am coming at you with a month in review and a WIP parade, right? Because holy crap, you guys, I start so many things. I finish them too, but that said, I'm going to show you what I finished for the month of May. I'm going to show you what I have planned for the month of June, or at least what I'll be working on for the month of June. First and foremost, this piece right here is called Magical Moonlighter. Now, this piece was actually sent to me by Diamond Art Club as my very first sneak peek. So thank you, Diamond Art Club, for sending this to me. However, this will be my first and last sneak peek. So that said, moving right along, this one is called Magical Moonlighter. It was a kit up for the Marathon for Mental Health that I did. I started that on April 26th, and I finished it on the 18th of May. I actually finished this during Leopard Leather Works celebration for hitting 500 subscribers. I finished it during that live, so that was a lot of fun. Why did it take me so long? Well, you're about to see when you see my WIP parade exactly why it took me so long. It is because I had just so many things going on, just constantly, between recording content and everything else going on in life, like just lots of stuff happening. But I would love to go over this piece with you. One, this particular kit had like the perfect amount of ABs, oops, sorry, and in just the best places, like the ABs, the pinks there were fairy dusts, fairy dust drills in there. It is a round, so, it was pretty good. There were nice color blocking sections in the back, and then a lot of confetti, obviously, as you can see up in the forehead. Down in the feathers, especially on the chest, there was lots of confetti. Look at it sparkle. And who doesn't love a round drill friggin' painting? It was a nice change from all the squares I've got going on, but this one is a 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters from Eau Claire Studio. This was one in a large amount of owls that they released, kind of, one right out. I just can't get over that sparkle. One right after the other, it seemed like, but this one has been by far my favorite. I love the galaxy in the background. I love just the colors are phenomenal. Just too pretty. I really enjoyed this kit. I did not have a lot of trash, so I didn't even save the trash because there just really wasn't much. But it had, let's see, there were two ABs, and then there were 3 fairy dust. I felt like it was just a good amount. And they put them in really affecting places. You know what I mean? Like the background with the galaxy. There's some white you can see right there. And then the eyes had fairy dust in them, the yellow fairy dust. It was just, everything was very affecting. The talons are glowing with ABs. Really beautiful. So I enjoyed working on this kit and finishing this kit, to be honest with you. So thanks again to Diamond Art Club for sending this canvas. I do super appreciate that you sent it, and I was very glad to finish it. Let's see the next one. All right, this next piece is also from Diamond Art Club. This one is called Alice by Sarah Mustafa. Now, this one I kitted up on the 25th and I finished it on the 31st of May. I breezed through this one because it's actually going to be a gift for my daughter for her graduation gift. So I really hope she likes it. I'm showing you the art here because I actually made a lot of changes to this piece, enhancements and whatnots that I want to go over. You can see her eyes are like an amber gold color. This necklace right here was actually supposed to be a white AB, and then the diadem on her forehead was supposed to be a white AB. These butterflies also are like a teal color, so I'm going to go over the changes that I made. But you can see, as ever with Diamond Art Club, like pretty much what you see in the on the sticker is what you're going to get, right? So first change that I want to show you is I changed her eyes to blue, and you can see I've put some crystal in there. I've put some bubble in there, ABs. I mean, I just really had fun zhuzhing this baby up. My daughter has blue eyes. This particular girl looks just like my daughter. I'll get into some more things about that, but I really had fun. I mean, like this, all of the enhancements came from Tima at Diamond Painting with Sparklers. So go and check her out. There will be a link in the description, but I love this color changing one here. I changed the stars type things in the background too, like that. Oh, cat hair. You'll see a lot of that. It is a round. This is an old kit, so the drills are acrylic. I didn't really love that. Also, there was not the perforated plastic, and man, have I come to rely on that. But, oh, I love this butterfly over here. I had a lot of fun with the butterflies, you guys. And then this one here might be my favorite. I love that butterfly. I really hope my daughter likes this. I think she will. Now her diadem is gold, as you can see. It's a gold diadem. And then her infinity necklace, instead of white ABs, I made that gold as well. Because I felt like it would fit better. And let me tell you why. So the reason I chose this piece for my daughter's graduation is this girl looks like my daughter, just like her. Okay, her eyes are a brighter blue than this, maybe a little bit lighter. That was loud. But what I had to do is the background is like this orange color, right? This amber. And I needed to use some dark blue eyeshadow around those drills to color that in, because otherwise it would have looked really weird. The necklace that she's wearing, so a little story about that. When my mother passed away in 2019, my daughter inherited a necklace from her, and it was actually a infinity symbol, and it's gold. So I think that when she receives this piece, she's going to understand why she's getting it. My mother would have been incredibly proud of her for graduating college. And I'm sure she would have loved to have been there for her at that day. So it is just really a special, special piece. But I hope that she enjoys it because I had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of fun. This is really the first kit that I've kind of, done some enhancements on. And that was a lot of fun too. So don't be afraid to enhance things, guys. I mean, this kit is a pretty old one. You can't get this one anymore. So don't be afraid to kind of try new things. I mean, worst thing is you don't like it, you pick the drills off and you do something different, right? But those are my two finishes for the month. I think when you see my WIPs, you're going to understand why I only have two finishes for this month. Let's go through them. All right, so I apologize for the glare that you're getting, I'm sure, but this piece is from Diamond Dots. This one is actually, it's called Love to See Rainbows from Diamond Dots. And I think it's it's from Shutterstock. It's a 60 8 by 48 centimeters, and this is what I have done so far. It's a round. Um, I did not realize how really confetti heavy this kit was going to be. I mean, it is just confetti. Yeah, there's a few tiny spots of color blocking, like, you know, middle of the eye or whatever, but for the most part, you guys, it's been this. One of the things that I am having a struggle with is that the colors that are on the drills don't actually, like, the background is not actually what it looks like on the, like, with the drills. I'm not digging that. The piece looks good when you're looking at it from a distance, and I like that. When you're on top of it and you're working on it, it's really, really different. So yeah, was not loving that. I have not worked on this one in a hot minute, because it's been agitating me so bad. So I haven't worked on it in a bit. Meh, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Let's move on to the next one. Yep, you saw it peekabooing through. It is Grand Canal and Basilica Venice from Diamond Art Club. You guys, this piece is stunning. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I've officially passed the halfway point. So I've got the half over here is done. It is all done and gorgeous. I have like a large sized 8 by 8 square down here done on the bottom. And then I've got a little bit that I was starting up there because I wanted some color blocking. It's very confetti heavy in the buildings, but it is so beautiful. I've got almost the entire basilica finished. The rotunda is almost done. There's a little right there that's not finished. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to finish it. I think I'm going to frame it and put it somewhere in the house because it is just absolutely breathtaking. I cannot get over how beautiful it is. And it's funny to me too how, you know, these little details, like down here is a boat, right? And here is another little boat. Am I covering it with my fingers? There it is, little boat. And they just do that with a few black drills. You know what I mean? It's amazing to me, like these lights on the water. Let me see if I can get you some more of this water. There we go. Oh, wow. Isn't it beautiful? I just absolutely love it. Now this, when I finish it, will be the largest finish that I will have in my arsenal at 70 by 105 centimeters. Huge. It is a huge, huge piece. So the fact that I've gotten past the halfway point, when I think the last time I checked in with you guys, I was nowhere near that. I think I was like maybe a quarter of the way through. So you can see why, like if I had just finished this half right here, that is a whole painting by itself, right? I mean, it's humongous. So yeah, that would be why I've only got 2 round finishes, but I've got this a lot of the way done. But beautiful, Grand Canal and Basilica Venice. Let's move on to the next one. You guys, you have not seen this one in a long time. It is Spirit by Dreamer Designs, and I've actually got a lot done since probably the last time you even laid eyes on this piece. I took a long, long break from it. There's a lot of reasons why. Primary of which is that no shade on Dreamer Designs whatsoever. Their drills are garbage, at least from when this kit released. I cannot tell you when exactly this kit came out because they do reprints of Curtis Reikovich's work. And so this could be a very old kit. I got everything that I got from Dreamer Design, save for 2 pieces I've gotten out of D-Stash. So I can't even get new drills for it because it wasn't purchased by me originally. I am having a lot of struggle with it. It is called Spirit, but it has irked my spirit. There's a few other issues with it as well. I have had to fix some lines, like this line along the cat's face here. It was all over the place. You can kind of see right here where the ear is going to lose a little. I'm going to have to fix that. Some of the color choices that they made at the tips of the paws, I had to fix those. So the rendering is not clean. It is not beautiful. Another issue I've run into, and you can see it even from a distance, because I can see it from a distance in the lens. If you look right there, you can see huge gaps. Now, I am a meticulous placer. I pride myself on my placement, and this one, up close, it's rough. It is really, really rough. So, like, for instance, that gapping is painful to look at. Let me see. Yeah, it's, oh, cat hair. That gapping is painful to look at. Now, yeah, you can see, maybe I've been a little jaggedy in my placement, but their drill field needs tightening so bad. Okay, look at her chin. Let's see. Oh, right there in her hand. And then over here in her arm. Just the gapping is terrible. Because, sorry, I bumped you. Because the drills have been so terrible, I know, one, I'm going to need to seal this. And two, the drills aren't sticking. So like okay, this part down here, right? I worked on this probably 4 months ago, maybe even more than that. Cat hair. Maybe even more than that. Look at, I'm able to move these drills, and it's been on that glue for months. So, wow, that's a lot of cat hair. So what in the heck, right? Like, why? Why am I still able to move drills that have been laying down for months? I don't know, but have not really been super impressed with Dreamer Designs squares. I did a round from them before Symphony, and I had no issues. So this one is just taking me longer because I will do a square of it and then I put it away because it makes me so angry. So it's taking me a lot of time because it's been agitating my spirit. So anyways, I'll eventually get it done. But I've gotten a lot done since the last time you saw it. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, you voted on it, and I've been working on it. This is my mystery kit from Jaded Gem Shop. I think you might be able to guess what it is. I knew what it was, but I've got almost the entire perimeter is done. I just have these last 4 to do on this side, and then I'm going to go like in a spiral, almost like up and then around and then back in and then back up the middle. And I think I'm going to finish on her face right there, or somewhere around her face. But I know what this piece is. Do you know what this piece is? Do you? Well, I don't want to give it away. You can go and look on her site if you want to spoil the surprise until it's finished. I don't want to tell you. So that said, a little bit about this piece. I have had an inordinate amount of trash drills with this. I have reached out to Jade and let her know like what I've been dealing with. I kind of got in touch with her kind of early in the process, so she hasn't actually seen how much trash I've dealt with, but I have 3 full Tic Tac containers with trash drills. Now, if you're looking at the trash drills, I think, that's a fabric softener square. I think you can see what my issue is. Maybe. All of my drills are cupping. All of them. I can't lay them down on the canvas because they're cupped. Yeah, I've run into a few that have like excess material or whatever, but mostly it's drills. Now, I did order this right at the end of the Lunar New Year. And so I think what maybe happened, and I don't know for sure, but the manufacturer, I believe, like in a rush to get caught back up, I think they rushed through their drills and then just sent out whatever they could because, I mean, like a lot of those cup drills, that's pretty inexcusable. If I were Jade, I would reach out to her manufacturer and ask them a little bit of a WTF because it's it's pretty bad. I mean, pretty bad. I believe that I'm going to have enough to finish because Jade sends extra, but I'm really not certain. I don't know. But like, this is my list. These would need replaced or they're bad drills. And then these are the good ones or that are really okay. That's half. Half of my drills are bad, right? And half of them are good. It's been pretty disappointing, if I'm honest. Um, so, ugh, I don't know if anybody else necessarily has dealt with the amount of trash that I have, but it's a lot. Um, Positives though, I do want to talk about positives. This image looks, in my opinion, because I've looked back and forth on the website, looks even more vibrant on the canvas than it does on the picture. Okay? Absolutely just stunning. Okay? I love this image. I love how deep the red is in her hair. I love how pink the coral is. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. I do have to say that. One like little, I guess, minor gripe, I guess, would be I did pay extra for the AB charting, and she has no ABs charted in this part. And if you know the piece, it would make sense for there to be ABs charted in that particular part of her. Um, I don't want to give away what reason. A lot of the ABs are charted into like the scroll work around the outside. There are a few in the little flower right there. But that's pretty much it. It's like mostly in the scroll work on the side and then a little bit in these plants there, none in the coral. So I was a little confused. Like there's none in the starfish in her hand. Um, I don't know. I guess meh, little gripe, I guess. I am in love with the movement of the water that you can see in the background and the fact that over there you can actually see the light coming through the water. That is like just chef's kiss on that. Um, but I absolutely do love this. I love even the shadow in her elbow. The shadow in her elbow, you guys. It's been not let that one fall down underneath it. Um, I guess another tiny little gripe is that I have run into a little bit of gapping, but like nothing crazy. You know what I mean? And it's light colors, like what we would see even in a diamond art club. You know what I mean? Nothing terrible, just some gaps. They'll be able to be fixed with mica. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? But that said, you guys voted on a mystery, and I am working on the mystery, just so you can see that I've been doing it. Let me show you my last WIP. Okay, you saw her peeking through. This is Voyager. She is my piece for the event that is going on right now, Wings and Anythings. And yeah, she's a little bit of a cheat. I will grant you that because the wings are right there in that plane. But this is what I've got done on her so far. We started the event on the 1st of June, and it is, what, the 2nd? When you watch this, I think it's the 3rd. So, I've only worked on it for a couple of days and not for very, very long. I had a lot of stuff to do over the weekend, so I've gotten a number that I am comfortable with done. This one I did get enhancements for, and I have started enhancing it a little bit. Instead of putting white ABs, I've put these little bubbles, which I love. And then this purple I have changed for a crystal. And again, the enhancements all come from Tima over at Diamond Painting with Sparklers, so go and check her out. But otherwise, I'm going to keep working, you guys. You saw I have a lot of WIPs. I will probably have a bunch of finishes all together. It'll go like bam, 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 bam. But yeah, I'm super, super excited about what I've got going, and I hope you enjoyed my post review for the month of May and my WIP parade and plans for June. Otherwise, as I always say, you guys, thanks for sticking around with me. I super appreciate that. And as ever, I hope that you are having a beautiful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.